Hey guys, what's up? It's ours, and I'm back with a new series. I'm playing Asagao Academy. Now, if you don't know what this game is, basically, it's a game that a bunch of people worked on that's like a normal boots dating simulator. And I had followed it a while ago, and then I kind of forgot about it, and then it just came out, and I wanted to do a series like a couple weeks ago, but I couldn't get the game to download, so I'm doing it now. So let's do this. Yo, we at chapter 1. Okay, so nice in chapter 1. Nice. We're gonna get there. Okay, we're on the train. The train made its way along the gentle curve of the coast of Japan, whisking me farther and farther from home. Oh, so that... Wait, hold up. Dear Diary, today is the day I finally go to Asagao Academy. I couldn't sleep at all last night. When Dad dropped me off at the train station, he held my hand and stroked my hair. You look like your mother did, he said, but he didn't elaborate. I miss Mom. I miss Dad. But hopefully this will be my fresh start. Alrighty. Okay. Bam. Oh, you can just skip on. You can just click it. Okay. Across from me sat a boy, face half buried in a newspaper. He was deeply entranced in whatever article he was reading, and hadn't spoken a single word to me even when I asked if I could join him in the last compartment with any available space. He shrugged, nodded, and adjusted his newspaper without even making eye contact. It'd been almost an hour, in fact, and he hadn't once looked at me. Devoid of conversation, I took instead to counting the buttons on the pretentiously lush Carmen seat cushion. 1, 2, 3, 21, 22, and so forth over and over. Now and again, I turned to look out the window where the trees were blurring by. Sometimes the smeared green would break and reveal the quiet blue of the Sea of Japan. Eventually, this rapidity made my stomach churn, and I went back to counting the buttons on the seat cushions. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. The train compartment shuddered around us. Ooh, okay. My eyes wandered to the boy in his jacket. It wasn't the schoolish blue that I and the other students on the train were wearing. Instead, it was a green varsity-like jacket with an embroidered patch poorly sewn on front. Yo, it's John! It's Jared! So you're first year then? He folded his newspaper seat in his lap and looked at me with a half-interested gaze. Did he just catch me staring? Now that the paper was gone, I saw his face. He watched through heavy-lidded eyes. His hair was immaculately groomed, his teeth straight and blindingly bright. Yo, why is this Jared in real life? There was something about him, the way the light hit him, that made him look like he was almost sparkling? Me? He glanced around the compartment empty besides us and laughed. Oh. No, I'm not a first year. I'm a third year. Ooh, yo, we back? The train began to slow, metal wheels growing against metal tracks. The sudden shift threatened to rob me of whatever was left in my stomach, but I closed my eyes and took a deep breath, willing myself to keep it together. What kind of impression would I leave puking on us through before I even arrived at the academy? The boy frowned. I picked up the hem of my cotton shirt. That's not wait, what kind of voice should I give to Jared? Well, that's not possible. I've seen you before. Yeah, that sounds like Jared. No, it doesn't at all. It took me a moment of mouth fishing to find a response.
It's because I'm a transfer student.
I got to make that voice every time. Okay. He laughed again. A transfer student? Huh. We don't get many of those. I just gave up on the Jared voice. I removed my acceptance letter from the front pocket of my uniform. The paper, heavyweight, off-white, had immaculated creases from my reading and rereading as if the words might have changed since the last time I read it. The boy took it, studied it, then handed it back to me.
I'll see you around.
Well then, Hannah, I suppose I'll be seeing you around. I should do that voice, like a little upbeat, like a little, like, more formal. Because that's kind of how Jared is, except for the poopy ass dicks jokes he makes. He smiled at me as he picked up the suitcase lying next to him. By the time I hiccuped the response, he was already gone from the compartment. I stared out the empty hallway of the train. It was then that I realized, having gotten in from my acceptance letter, knew my name, knew my name, and I never forgot it. And I never got his. Jeez, I can't speak. The train stopped at the station, and I filed out with the rest of the uniformed students. Bam. It was early April, and the last frost of winter had come and gone. The trees were already green, their leaves shivering in the occasional gust through them. We, my gosh, okay. The trees were already green, their leaves shivering in the occasional gusts weaving them through them. The air was mild, only a few clouds hanging in the sky. I walked along the road with the swarm of blue-jacketed bodies, looking at the little groups breaking off from the crowd. Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. Everyone was buzzing so animatedly around me. I held my suitcase tight in my sweaty hands, and it was leather-bound and worth more than anything it contained. It wasn't far to the school, and I was, for maybe the first time in my life, thankful that what I owned didn't amount to much. My school issued black Oxford clicked on the pavement. I walked this walk over and over in my mind. So many nights I lay awake imagining what it would be like to walk from the train to the Asagao Academy this first time. Why are you fantasizing about this? My new start, oh yeah. I always imagined that everything would change for me on this walk. That somehow, everything would be magically different. But as I looked around, I realized nothing had changed. Really? I hadn't changed. Bam! Whoa, look at the school! Looks more like a hotel than a school. By the time I reached the massive gate to the academy, I forgot all about the disappointment slouching in the back of my throat. The school, framed by the gate's twisting black metal, was just as beautiful as the glossy photos I saw in its pamphlets. This was it. Asagao Academy. Yo, let's go. I glanced around the swarm of students gathered around the gate. Beyond it, tiny blue people bounced around the academy's main building. A girl pressed a button to one side of the gate. The excitement in the air was almost palpable. A few moments later, the black gate, with great effort, creaked outwards and cleared the pathway. As the rest of the group shifted into motion, I followed along. A sheep in the herd! Let's go! My stomach tied itself into knots. Bam! The crowd slipped off in a different direction. For a moment, I panicked. Oh, hello! A tired-looking man with gray hair called out for first years. A cluster of fresh-faced students gathered around him. Yo, you see him? Hey, look at that girl! I turned a few feet away. A small group of boys were pointing at me and snickering. Posh point, pink hair? Are you kidding me? Told him, how desperate can you get? Hot shame crawled down my neck. I attached myself to a group of girls following a few steps behind them. In the distance, cicadas. Oh my gosh. Yo, there's so many cicadas in... Never mind, I'm not going to talk about it. In the time to my shoes crunching against gravel. My hair... It wasn't my fault that my hair looked like this. Luckily, I found myself at the girls' dormitory, a large sign on the lawn reading Primrose House. The building dwarfed me in size and sheer intimidation. How many students did Asagao have? What is poppin'? As I approached the building, a red-headed girl lingering nearby caught my attention. I looked away, then looked back. She was staring at me. Oh, she walked over. What's poppin'?
Oh, you must be my roommate!
That's right! Actually, I don't even know. You must be my roommate. I eyed her warily. She was smiling and bouncing in the hall that suggested her views on life were akin to perpetual bouncy castle.
What?
Me?
What?
Sorry, you can go back?
Bingo.
Yo, of course, you silly. Let me guess, room 325. I should get some voices. I thought back to the paper I received a month prior with a list of all the supplies I needed for the year and my dorm arrangements. Yeah, that's right. She laughed, but I couldn't figure out what was so funny. Was she laughing at me? Yeah? When I found... I should give a voice for like... When I found my... when I found out my roommate was a transfer student, I knew you were gonna be a total main character. I'm sorry. A what?
Mm-hmm.
When I saw you outside the gate, I knew it was you. I mean, look at that hair. I felt a lump forming in my throat. What was she talking about? She had to be making fun of me. I hadn't spent more than 5 minutes on campus and I was already being mocked. My hands began to tremble. Is Is there something wrong with my hair? Her face slackened its amusement smile to more worried expressing, you serious? Sadness, unfortunate. Then she began to laugh again.
Oh, no. It's
What?
great. I'm sorry.
What? You heard that.
We're getting off on the wrong foot, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we are, you little shitwad. No, just kidding.
I'm Mai Sasaki. You must be Hana.
Okay, Maya. Maya, you know, your voice is Maya Sasaki. I bowed my head.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you, Maya. All your school books are waiting in our room with your welcome letter. I read the envelope. Oh shit.
We're getting off on the...
Wait, hold up. She better make fun of me. Wait, hold up. How? Welcome. Oh yeah, sorry. I was just messing up. I hope you're not mad. No, I ain't mad at you. Shit. Starting to walk to the door in front. I fall behind like a lost puppy. Did you check in at the front desk already? I'm gonna stop doing that. No, I didn't. I didn't know I was supposed to. Good. They'll offer to have a staff member give you a tour of the campus, but I can show you around. We don't get many transfer students in year free, you know. Oh, is that your only bag? Just the one? I'm glad I brought an extra bag of stuff to decorate a room with. I started already. I hope you don't mind. But I did wait to string the lights. I thought we could do it together, you know. She spoke quickly, the words bubbling from her mouth, and left me no time to answer until the end of her monologue. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. She held the front door open for me, and I hurried inside. Ooh, nice. They filed up and down the hallways, greeting and exchanging vague necessities that were, more often than not, how was your break? And look at how tan you got. You're getting cancer by tanning. It seemed like everyone knew each other. Bam. I followed Maya as she led me through the maze of students and up 2 flights of stairs. Each dorm floor looked the same as the last, narrow white doors lining both sides of the pale pink walls. Thin gold numbers were tacked to the front of each of the gold numbers were tacked to the front of each, the numbers rising as we climbed. That makes sense. You're not missing anything with the campus tour, I promise. Mr. Saitomo does them every year, and he's, like, totally dull. He just drags you around the entire campus and talks in that weird, squeaky voice of his. Ah, there we go, I got a voice. I'll tell you everything you need to know. I smiled, trying to let this calm my nerves. Bam. Thanks. We head down a hallway on the 3rd floor. Maya stopped in front of a door numbered 325. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end it right here. Save. Bam. Yep. Gonna save right here. So, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up, and I'm gonna see what my room is like in the next video. See ya. Bye.